It's not a problem. 'Cause I know what I'm getting into. Yeah. And nothing can stop me. 'Cause I'm addicted to you and I realize. Be the way I follow. No need to say. Where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell me good night. 'Cause I'll find a better one. Yeah. Susceptible now. Before the moment flies. Before it flies. So tell me good night. 'Cause I'll find a better one. Susceptible now. Before the moment flies.
Yo, peace. I see I'm having a little difficulty right now, so give me 1 second. Give me one. Yo, what's good? What is good? What is happening? We are back. Hope everybody's having a good time.
You want to come home with me tonight? It's been a while.
So what is it this time? You just want to be held, or you want the LD?
What you think it is? I want the LD, baby. And then I want to be held. That's all right with you?
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
What is the deal? What is the deal? Happy Tuesday. I am Ross Lee, and you are here at another edition of the Black Bottom Roscast. Okay. I hope everybody had a very good weekend. I hope your Easter was good. I hope everyone ate good. Praise the Lord. Did everything you had to do. And I definitely hope that you're striving to be in the best version of yourself. I am your host, Ross Lee. I am of the Black Bottom Roscast, where we try to bring things real as we can get. You know what I mean? So, how's everybody doing tonight? It's been a wild one going these last few days. I've been seeing a lot of news across the internet streets. It just don't seem to be getting no better, you know? But, we going to do what we need to do and have a good show and do what needs to be done, you know? Yes, sir. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Hey, man, hit the like, share, hit the like button on the way in. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the Black Bottom Roscast. Hit the subscription and the bell button for all future upcoming live streams I do. Cash App is open. If you do decide to do $20 or more, you will be this show's sponsor. Before we go any further, this here live is sponsored by Duff, water, some tea, like my man Big Mike always says, some juice, and the word of the game. Hope everybody's doing good out there. I don't know what was going on with my cameras, it was acting janky. I had to up. You know, I said, you know, I'm struggle streaming. I'm still trying to get things up and about and moving the way things need to be, you know. But we getting there. Man, how's everybody doing out here tonight? Everybody doing good? Everybody doing all right? Everybody is, you know, where we at with it? Everybody's doing good tonight. All right. We're going to do some reactions. There's always some news going on in the world. And we're about to get it in. Shout out to all those that is tuning in. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Shout out to all the content creators that will be watching and reacting to this first reaction I am going to do. It is going to be the Crimson Cure. She be having very good content. If you are not subscribed to Crimson Cure, please go on over there. She does good content. And yeah, she definitely is on her thing in the streets. We're going to bring up this one that she did, her women's shows, the reality of being with a bad, you know. But yeah, without further ado, let's
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites. Welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I ran up on these videos. It's like a series of videos, a couple of clips. And these are like, I guess, rapper / bad bees / reality people, whatever. 600 Breezy. I don't even know who that is. I've seen the name Jasmine Cheeves on the internet before. She's one of these little bad bee baby mama chicks. And this 600 Breezy guy that she was with, apparently they have a child together. He has like evidence of her being abusive towards him. And he's basically airing her out because apparently she decided to put out some misleading videos and things of that nature about him that pretty much painted him as the bad guy in everything. And he was like, I can't just let that stand by while we know how you behave and the reason why we're not actually together. So I want to share this, and it's obviously going to be some language in it, but I want to share this because these are the realities of these bad bees that everybody so-called want, right? They believe that them BBLs give them the right to act a whole fool with these men, especially after they become baby mamas and all this other stuff. And they get away with being abusive physically and verbally and mentally. They get away with the manipulation tactics. They get away with all these little tactics that they do. Many of those tactics are hurtful and harmful and like dangerous. So it's not even like a small thing that they do. They like to do things to get people really in a lot of trouble or really into a dangerous situation a lot of times. And so I'm just going to let it play so you can, and I need y'all to listen to what he's saying.
I let play with me so much on the internet. So much. I can't do it this time. No, I can't do it because you don't even want to let me see my son unless I come to your house or unless let's be real here. That's in the text messages too. You was finna kill yourself when I wouldn't come back. That's in the text messages too. You sent me. I was gone for 7 days. You and my son was laid up with another nigga. I got that in my phone too. But as me and y'all think we supposed to just keep sitting back and let attack us and lie on us and do all this and make it seem, y'all, I didn't even know I was on the shade. Y'all got me fucked up on BD. Like, why every time they call me, I got 10, 20K on me, you mad? 'Cause I went back to trapping. You ain't want me to trap. I'm back in the Midwest getting busy. And then I just sent you $32.50 for Blaze Party. Right after that, you did this weird internet shit, and we've been broke up for 2 months, Jasmine. Because you needed that Snapchat check. They don't know. Your biggest check is from Snapchat. You need.
Just to let it be known, 600 Breezy, I believe, is a rapper from the Chicago area. And I don't know what it is with the modern time, with this modern dating, this modern relationship that's going on, you know, not just in Chicago, but just in all cities. It's just this newer generation is just really down bad. We're having problems, you know, really communicating with each other. We're having problems, you know, being emotionally sound. It's like everyone out here is just running amok. You know, I'm not understanding it, but, you know, we're going to break it down and we're going to talk a little bit about it.
I know this ain't even my character.
Now, the next slide is him talking to her. This is apparently before the slide that we just saw. And this is like him trying to talk some sense into her. Like, you treat me so badly. But just listen.
Say what you say. Keep putting your hands on me and all that weird ass shit. But you don't want to let me leave. And I'm telling you, I don't want you. I don't want shit to do with you. I'm trying to go out the door. I'm not lying. I don't want you. I don't love you. I don't want nothing to do with you. No, I don't. I hate you. I don't want shit to do with you. Like, what the fuck? Let me go. Like, that shit don't even make sense. Like, what the fuck? You to sit around and keep letting you mistreat me.
It's over. I'm not gonna die with you. You might as well get me killed and end this shit right now. It's over. It's over. Jasmine, it's over. It's over.
Now, see, that's a sad thing he just said right there. You heard that, right? You know, he basically telling her, hey, I'm so tired. You know, hey, you can get me killed, man. That's how down bad he is with that situation. That's kind of sad, but let's
to sit around and keep letting you mistreat me.
It's over. I'm not gonna die with you. You might as well get me killed and end this shit right now. It's over. It's over. Jasmine, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. I don't want shit to do with you. None of that shit. It's over. It's over. Now I'm not playing with you. You can't make no nigga stay that don't want to fucking stay. Like what? You done treated me like complete shit. You think I'm supposed to keep staying? No, I don't want no drunk ass bitch. I don't want no disrespectful ass bitch. And I don't want no bitch that don't fucking like you. Just don't want me here anyway. Like, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. I'm not dealing with that same shit that you keep doing to me. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing. Yes, I am. Jasmine, I'm finished. I don't love you. I hate you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want shit to do with you. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't want shit to do with you. I don't want shit to do with you. No, it's over. I'm not gonna. This nigga want to leave. All right, so let me fucking leave then. What's wrong with you?
Now, mind you, before we let these slides finish, because these are several slides with him, like, you can hear him clearly tell her that he doesn't want her. He don't want to be with her. He doesn't, nothing. He don't want nothing. He don't love her. Nothing. And you can also clearly hear her in her delusion while she attempts to gaslight him. She's delusional. And it's abusive. It's abuser talk. It's abuser talk. Let's be real. The stuff that she's saying, it's abuser talk. This is how abusers talk to you. He's saying, I'm finished. No, you're not. No, we not. You're not going anywhere. You're not. Now, if this had been him telling her that, it's immediately a threatening situation. Would it not be? if he were her and she were him, and these roles were reversed, and he was the one telling her she ain't going nowhere and they not done and she can't leave and this and that and the third, everybody would be so up in arms and trying to be worried about her safety and whether or not he gonna do something to her, because it's abuser talk. It's abuser talk. That is how people that go upside your head talk to you. Because they know if you try to leave, they finna wild out. If you try to go or cut it off, they're going to wild. And having a baby with her, horrible. Worst thing he could have done. Because now she got a reason to contact him. Now she got a reason to talk to him because that baby little. So now she got a reason to study, you know what I'm saying, have his phone number and have a contact. And, you know, it's a leash. This is how they treat it. This is how these chicks treat having babies with these men. It's a leash. They don't be wanting a child. They don't want to have nothing to do with the kid. The kid is collateral damage. The kid is just, you know, a means to an end at this time, at this point.
And she's never lying about that. I've been in relationships before in the past where it was toxic, whereas it was difficulties trying to leave. You know, I remember my youngest son's mother, she had it bad. And I hated that, you know, she came up in a situation where they didn't really teach structure to the point where they know how to, conflict resolve and, be emotionally stable. And I can remember it was one situation where we was having an argument. It was getting a little heated. I didn't want to keep going back and forth. So I decided to walk out, and we were staying with each other. And as soon as I'm walking towards the door, this heifer, she jumps on my back like some motherfucking kind of bobcat and shit. It got really, volatile. We were together for some years, but eventually I wound up getting out of that. And yeah, I did not want to be a part of that kind of situation. I wasn't used to that kind of, situation when you dealing with a person. And then when it gets to this point, well, how this man is talking, that's when you just got to walk away, because that's when things can get really bad. No, it wasn't you. So you don't have to put that disclaimer on. I said it was my youngest son's mother. Okay, so, we're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But hey.
I'm scared of you motherfuckers.
Hey, I ain't scared. So, it is what it is with that. But yeah, this guy, he had to get out of this. He had to get out of this situation right here. But come on, let's go.
But the way she talking to him, even though there is no aggressive tone in her voice, the fact that she's even saying it so confidently, he's not lying when he say she like to put her hands on him. She sound like the type of chick that like to put her hands on a man, and he ain't supposed to pop her real quick for it. She the type put her hands on you, do all kind of craziness to you, tap your stuff and all this other kind of stuff, and you ain't supposed to do nothing, or else she gonna cry tears, crocodile tears, and call the police and act a fool and act like you doing something to her, get you in trouble after she done provoked the situation. Okay, so this is a narcissist. This is like a narc. She doing narc stuff. This is abusive narc stuff. The gaslighting. We not done. We having this conversation, girl. Because if he bust your head and leave, then now you got a story you can tell.
No, I'm not on Facebook. I'm not double streaming, struggle streaming. I'm strictly. I put a link on the Facebook, so if people want to go on there, they can just come on over here. I'm trying to get into the habit of just strictly doing everything off this stream right now. And yeah, people over on the Facebook side want to check it out. You're gonna have to come on over to YouTube. Yeah. So they can get their old biscuit backhead asses on over here. They can, click on Facebook and they see the link. They can, have their little stubby little fingers and click the link and they can just get on YouTube. So, yep.
The reason he's being so calm and the reason that he is recording it like this is so that she can't have a narrative after he leave about quote unquote what he did to her, because he has video evidence of what did and did not occur. And men have to tiptoe at this point around the resolution. You understand what I'm saying? He got to act like he don't know how to solve this problem. It's a quick fix. But in this day and age, he gonna be in trouble, a lot of it. And that's what these hyenas like to play on. They like to play on that knowledge. They know it's a quick fix too. And so they attempt to provoke a man to get to that point of hitting them, popping them, smacking them, pushing them, whatever the case may be, arguing with them real bad, touch them. They want to do that.
And I truly don't understand the mindset of some women that move like that. It's like, how do you expect them to have a better understanding with another person that you're, calling yourself trying to be in a relationship with? And then you guys go through these different, changes and places and all this other crap. And, you acting like a goddamn hyena in the Banshee and shit, and then you're escalating the situation higher than what it is. You're getting the man frustrated. He's having visions of motherfucking WrestleMania 39 and the Undertaker about to come out of retirement and tombstone your ass to the heavens and the hells and shit in the same motion. And it's like, damn. And then when he does it, now you want to cry victim. Now you want to call the police. Now they coming over here. They taking him to jail. Now you putting the man in all business. I'm just not getting it. I mean, we got to do better, y'all. We got to do better how we handle certain situations. We got to do better how we communicate with each other. We got to do better, because all this doing, I've been seeing countless stories of situations that have been in this situation and it ends bad. It might end bad for the woman, it might end bad for the man, but all in all, it just ends bad.
So that they can turn the narrative and make it the man's fault. He's the one that's abusing them. When in point of fact, they be the ones starting the whole set of shenanigans. It be them because they be crazy. They crazy. Now, these are the same chicks that get on the internet and twerk and do all this other foolishness, talking about they ain't never pressed and they can have any man. But here you are trying to threaten a man to stay with you, a man that have told you several times just in these clips how much he don't like you. And our grandmamas used to tell us, don't let no man tell you more than one time he don't want you. Don't let no man tell you that. And really don't let nobody tell you that, man or woman. If you with somebody and all it take is one time for them to tell you how much they don't want you, you better believe it.
I mean, when it gets to that point, you gotta believe it because it can end bad. Like I said, it can get violent. Next thing you know, somebody's getting deleted. And then for what? I understand that sometimes it might be hard to let go of a situation. I know a lot of times, the man want to be right, the woman want to be right. But it has to come a time where someone has to be the bigger person, like, fall back and step back and look at it in a more reasonable idea and be like, wait, we doing too much. Let's either step back, let's start over, let's have this conversation again. Or if it's to this point, you just gotta know when to just let it go. It's been a saying, you know, if you really love something, you'd let it go. And if it was meant to be, it'll come back. Now, some people don't know how to handle that kind of mindset. Some people don't know when to let things go. They will rather push and push and push and push until you're getting to a point where there's no coming back from. And instead of being mature enough to understand that maybe I need to fall back from this situation, maybe I need to fall back from this whole scenario going on right now, and then we can get back to it later, then maybe we can work that out. If not, then, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, we got to do better with this.
When they get to telling you how much they don't like you and how much they don't rock with you and how much they don't love you, you better believe it. We gonna let it a little bit more finish.
What the fuck? I'm telling you, I'm finna go.
I have
yes.
to sit here and raise this motherfucker.
You don't gotta sit here and raise shit by yourself. You don't. I'm gonna be right up the street.
It's not no two-parent household. That shit is a lie.
That two-parent household shit dead, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Bro, you're not going any fucking where.
All right. That two-parent household shit dead.
No, it's not.
You treat me like shit. You talk to me like shit.
No.
My grandmama told me a long time ago that you always find out how a person truly is when you live with them. And if you feel that it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Everybody ain't meant to live with each other. We're already out here sinning like a motherfucker, you know, shacking up with each other and things like that. We supposed to be married, you know. I mean, that is what the Bible say, you know. I mean, you know, I'm not about to, you know, be all versed and start saying scriptures and shit like that because, you know, that's just not me. But, you know, there's just certain things that we shouldn't be doing that we just do, and we kind of like turn a blind eye to it. And then we wonder why we get a lot of the problems and the issues that we're having. A lot of us are not truly vetting each other properly, you know. And I'm not saying, that, you know, the whole sky gonna fall just because y'all living with each other. But at the same time, you're supposed to know who you're dealing with, and how you guys can coexist and cohabitate with each other. Because if not, then, you know, you're gonna have situations like this, and these situations can turn, you know, real bad.
I'm not shit to you in your eyes. Why the fuck am I staying around you?
We are not.
Jasmine, let me leave. No. Let me leave. What the fuck? So I gotta call the police?
I guess.
Tell them, hey, I'm just trying to leave her house. She won't let me leave. This nigga wanna.
And these are the comments, right? This is a full picture of him. This is a picture of her. The comments here said threatening, self-deletion, knowing his ex passed him that she should have knew he wasn't going to want to be with her no more than he already did. I believe him. She give off that type. She be fronting for the internet. Said, I believe him. Wow. Sound like she don't want to be alone raising a kid, but you can't make a man stay that don't want to be there. One thing a lot of them gonna do is come to the internet to bash the man for sympathy and cosign, and they'll never say what they did. Okay. So these are the comments. These are the comments. This is the type of stuff that we talking about. I said most of what I wanted to say about this situation, but it was, regardless of who they are or aren't, D-list celebrity, Z-list celebrity, whatever you want to say, that's not the point. Regular people go through this. This is just happened to be a little bit higher profile, so things went viral. But so many men, go through this with these chicks. And it don't matter how she look, it don't matter what kind of weave she wear, it don't matter what kind of body she got, whether it's a natural body, a BBL body, a surgery body, I don't care how she acquired it. None of that is worth your sanity to deal with these chicks. It's not. Because it's not gonna be something that you want to handle. She's gonna start doing stuff that you're not gonna be able to just ignore or walk away from. Especially if you the type of man that's got things to lose. Dealing with these gutter snipes, you gonna lose it. You gonna lose it messing with them. One way or the other, they gonna make sure you lose whatever it is you got by hook or by crook. They diabolical. Talking about you ain't going nowhere. Like, what you gonna do about it? That's the crazy part. What you gonna do? Like, how you gonna stop them? That again, that's what let me know she's one of them that's accustomed to trying to put her hands on somebody. She was too confident with that. Anyway, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share.
That was pretty much that. Yeah, that was pretty much that, man. That shit, it's just real. I mean, it goes down everywhere. It goes down every day. There's always some biscuit bag head ass heifer, trying to, if things don't work out and they trying to get a motherfucker to stay and he don't want to stay. That's a bad example of what could happen. Something can happen really bad behind that. And I just pray that, both them two work it out. They do have a child together. And this is another thing, brothers, we got to do better with how we handling our seeds, y'all. We got to stop just putting them off on people, just because they look a certain way, they got a nice body, this, that, and the other, woo. You got to do better, man. You got to do better, because you can end up at this or worse. Yo, what up, Dr. J? What's good in the hood, man? Hope everything is going on. Hit the like button on the way in, y'all. I know I'm struggle streaming and stuff like that, but I'm trying to get better. But definitely hit the like button on the way in, my friend. Yes, sir. Another one of my mods. Just trying to build the crew. And I can say once again, you are here at the Black Bottom Roscast. If you are not subscribed, please go and subscribe. Hit the bell button for all future live streams that I do. I know y'all been hearing about this whole Shannon Sharpe madness that's been going on, man. Seem like that's the thing. That's the thing now. Brothers get a little money, start messing with these old biscuit back head ass women. One thing lead to another. You might get tired of them. Thank you, my brother. I try my best. Old wifey got it for me. I appreciate that. And Shannon Sharpe. But before I do all that, they ain't loyal, man. Real force. They're not loyal. And like I say, we got to be more mindful, brothers, of who we interact with, who we try to claim to be a part of our life. We got to do a little vetting, a little bit harder. I know sometimes they put on that facade, that mask, but it don't take but no time for it to eventually come out and you see them for who they truly are. You know what I'm saying? You know, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Yes, yes, it was a nice shirt, really. I said I'm gonna just wear it without a jacket. You know, this kind of cut, you know, looks better, you know, by itself. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just rock it like that. You know, I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got a little something, you know. But yeah, this Shannon Sharp shit is getting ridiculous, and we gonna see what my man J.R. Wisdom got to say about it. You're another content creator that's doing his thing in the streets, and yeah, we gonna see what he got to say about it. It's definitely wild, but let me find it. Let me find it. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Let me find it. Oh no, actually, he was speaking on something else. J.R. Wisdom was speaking on this whole BBL thing. That's starting to be a bad epidemic now. I'm starting to hear that some of these women shit's falling out. But we gonna go ahead on and we gonna see what my man got to say about these BBLs.
When I walked in that for the first time, you know what I smelled? I smelled butt. But it was so bad. I mean, the funk hit you like boom. I couldn't breathe. E. I was like, oh shit. And every day I come in, that butt hits you, bam.
So, as someone who literally works in plastic surgery post-op care, I be around a lot of BBLs. If your BBL is stinking a year into the process, you might have some, like, I don't think that's your butt. I think it's a wound. It could be your cooch. I don't think it's the BBL itself. It might be a wound or one of the holes. To which I would say go to your nearest hospital immediately because it's probably rotting for whatever reason. After a BBL, though, I will say the smells are not that pleasant for a multitude of reasons that I'll list out for you. First of all, when you get liposuction, they stick that needle in there. That looked like I was doing something else just now. And when they're sucking that fat out of you, your skin is disconnected from the muscle. And the reason it's important that you get your massages, lymphatic massages, 6 months, you really should get them for at least 6 months after your surgery, is because your skin needs to heal and heal back onto the muscle. And you want it to heal flat and not have that like bumpy look that, you know, on someone's stomach. We all know the look I'm talking about. But while it's healing, fluid swells up because you swell. So with the lymphatic drainage for the first couple of days, your holes will still be open. There'll be some doctors choose to drain with tubes. Because if that tube gets yanked or that shit can hurt, just let it drain out. But it's not gonna smell good because it's literally pus and blood and from your body. It's disgusting. Another reason it stinks is because you're in a faja. You're compressed because we don't want you to swell, right? Because it's healing. And what your body's going to do if it's not compressed, it will expand. You're supposed to stay in that faja for days, right? So what happens is you got all that pus and bullshit coming out that already doesn't smell great. You're in the same faja 4 days, a lot of times. You're sweating.
Wait a minute.
And you have your natural must. And you have a lot of smells mixing together. As someone who has done lymphatic massages, I can tell y'all, it doesn't smell great.
Is this what you ladies are dealing with? To get a BBL? These are the after effects of what you ladies got to deal with to get a BBL. BBLs is going bad, man. They going bad, man. Man, this shit crazy. This is wild. I don't believe I'm seeing and hearing this shit. But this is what it is, huh? This is what they doing.
The girls don't smell great fresh off the table. It's really nothing you can do. Oh, and I forgot this part. You still have to right? You still have to you still have to and your butt is kind of hard, still swollen from all that freshly injected fat. And it's been sitting in a faja. And you now have, well, you're a part of the club now. You have 17 miles of ass crack. And you cannot necessarily clean yourself as good as you be used to. Because you're not like taking full-on showers.
Yeah. So that is how bad those BBLs. So I've covered a few videos in the past on this whole BBL thing. Editor, you can probably pull up all the different BBL videos that's tied up with stuff. And baby, it's bad enough most women don't know that they smell. As she said, the cooch, they don't know that. But with this whole BBL situation, that's on a different type of time, baby. And at the end of the day, these things are open wounds. But to be, as she said, a year later, I didn't even think that was possible. I thought it was all cap. But a year later to still be funky, that is, as she's saying, you got some stuff rotting there. And for those of you who still clapping because it's pretty and you dealing with that smell, a lot of you guys are doing women a disservice, and you're doing the next guy that's going to clap a disservice. I always say that. But as she said, just imagine all this stuff coming out. If you guys, for fellas, if you ever had an open wound or a cut or something like that and it's trying to heal, you know how stink it gets with the white blood cells, bacteria, all these different things that are but just imagine, as she said, with a woman, that faja, I can only imagine what it is when you see the women with these things on when they leave, when they get the BBL, the whole wrapping going to keep stuff in place. But yeah, there's a lot of funk going on there. And just imagine, just throwing her cycle. She happens to have her cycle and dropping deuce after deuce and not cleaning. You need to get a bidet. Ladies, I think you should have a bidet just in general, or at least get a hand bidet, or you can just get the attachment from Amazon. It's very inexpensive to get that bidet. For dudes like me, I got introduced to it like over 10 years ago, and I would never go back to just using only toilet paper. I have to use water every time I use the restroom like that. It is a liberating, clean experience. And a lot of you women, I just don't get it. You know, how you just don't know about, I wasn't taught that way. I wasn't taught, nobody ever. And a lot of dudes just like funky women, I guess, man. But this is why your BBL stinks. Shout out to her, man. She's giving you guys a perspective just outside of someone speculating. But I got another video here, and we're going to hear what this lady's talking about. Let's go.
I had to come outside and talk about this because after what I just experienced, I'm traumatized. BBL smell is 100% real. I don't care what your mama say. I don't care what your friends say. I don't even care what your doctor say. BBL smell is real, and let me tell you why. And if you're wondering what it smells like broccoli. The broccoli that's been sitting in your pot with the top on for 2 days. We all know how that smells. Sour, funky, molded. Now, it's going to be some people that say, my BBL don't smell like that. I don't know where she get her information from. Take your hand and rub it back there and see if you smell the same thing that I'm smelling. Now, some BBLs have a soft, funky smell, like a musky smell. And then some BBLs have a loud smell, a smell like rotten flesh. But trust me, it's all the same smell. Now, if you're wondering how to get that funky smell up out of your skin, because, yeah, it's sucked in them pores and it's deep within the skin, take you a cup of vinegar, 3 tablespoons of Epsom salt, run you a bath of hot, steamy water, and sit in a tub for about 30 to 45 minutes. You're going to need one of them thick rags that you get from Amazon, the hotel style rags. I've told 2 friends.
So that got cut short. Now, I did a video about a week, I think it was last week, where the woman was talking about how they were calling her stink or something like that, something along those lines. And I was like, you ladies need to be taking baths. And boy, did the ladies come in the comments. Jared, you don't need to be taking a bath. That's throwing off your pH balance. You can't do that. You'll get infection. You don't take, like, wow, you guys don't, the old school, she giving you the old school method with the vinegar, right? And some Epsom salt. Y'all need to soak that thing from time to time. Doesn't mean you can't get in the shower afterwards, but it's life-changing. Women don't take baths all of a sudden when all you see is women taking these, I'm not saying the bubble baths, but you ladies really need to soak. That's why a lot of these moms are important, these old school moms, and what she's talking about. But you ladies don't do that. Y'all be putting that bubble bath, Bath and Body Works, when you just need to get back to the original shit with Epsom salt and some vinegar. Let that thing soak, because you guys just stinking up everything. The funk is unbearable for a lot of people. And like I say, dudes, I don't know how y'all be tolerating
I've heard
being
that,
funky,
Brother
man.
Johnson.
It's crazy. Anyway, let me know what
the
you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm the best.
Yeah, I heard that them things be hard as hell. You know, which is crazy, but you know, that's what some of these brothers is going for, I guess. I don't know. It's just wild. You know, I guess it was a thing back when it first came out, you know, how, you know, but now more and more we getting more information on it. And the brothers, you know, a lot of brothers ain't liking it. You know what I'm saying? You know, they man, it's crazy, man. I done heard some horror stories. I done heard some motherfucking shit that fell out. Some motherfucking, a lot of them are dying behind that too, you know, and they got to be careful with that. Yeah, you know, but hey, you know, this is what they like, and they're not doing it for us, brothers. They doing it for themselves. Why? I don't know. I mean, y'all won't go kill yourselves. I mean, that's on y'all, you know. It is what it is, you know. What's wrong with being this natural? I mean, if you got a little butt, you got a little butt. You got to, you know, if it's long, it's long. You know, big back, long back, you know, yellow back, silver back, whatever the back, you know, as long as it's real. Keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? All the other crazy shit. Right, just don't be deleting yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, calm down, slow down, mama. You know what I'm saying? You know, and my Don Juan voice, slow down, woman. You can't be a thoroughbred laying in a casket. You gotta slow it down. You can't be putting all that gook and stuff up your ass. You know, you gotta be cool. How you gonna be the number one if you're gonna be shooting up and putting fat from your back, fat from your stomach? Fat from your thigh and put it up your ass and think it's gonna be real. You can't be a thoroughbred like that. You gotta take it easy, slow it down, be easy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be easy. Shit is wild out there in the streets, man. But anyway, but yeah, we gonna get on this Shannon Sharpe thing right now. This shit is crazy. It's wilding, you know. Yeah, my man, you know, AQ actually said something about it. So we gonna go on over here on his end and see what he got to say. And yeah, man, let's get it.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AQ. Listen, before we get into the video, let me just say thanks to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the platform. Look, in life, you got to set goals. And the goal for this platform is to get to 150,000 subscribers by December. So if you guys rock with the content, please take the time out right now and show some love and like and subscribe. Do so right now. All right, let's get into the video.
Like, I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you.
Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
That shit is crazy. Now, this right here is crazy. This is the alleged phone call of Shannon Sharpe and his accuser. She's accusing him of really trying to put his hands on her. And it's crazy because when he put out the text messages, that seems like their thing. They be in some other stuff, but it is what it is. So she's really trying her best to put this man under. Man, that money, boy. That money.
Ooh, look what that money make a bitch do.
Nevertheless, so right after this, Shannon Sharpe decided to put out a video addressing this. Check this out.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzbee, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Buzbee targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so.
What? Why? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself.
How? I'm saying, talk to me, bro.
You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans.
Oh, son, can't open your eyes. Can't you see? Huh?
Gabby and Tony Buzbee want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
you having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
Nah, this right here is getting very interesting now. He's warning you all that a tape is coming out. And 30 seconds on that tape, he was wilding out. He was going crazy. Whatever he was doing, don't judge him for it. Watch the whole tape, right? But in all seriousness, man, this is why you got to be careful how you treat people on your way up, because you never know when you're going to need the support from those same people. In his situation right now, this man needs all the support that he can get. Life is tricky, man. You never know. One day you up, next day you down. Right before this man was about to get that. Look, this is why I tell dudes all the time, bro, you got to level up. But as you level up in life, you don't level up and mess with women at the bottom. You don't climb to the top to deal with the bottom feeders. Life don't work that way, because once you deal with people at the bottom, they're just going to pull you back down to the bottom, man. This right here is sad, man. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AQ.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. That we gonna pray for Brother Shannon and that he get over it. Yeah, he said you like the chili dog they fire. I mean, hey, you know, dairy cream, something. I mean, shoot, we gotta be more mindful and less wasteful. I mean, these sisters out here, they trying to go to Ruth Chris and Fogo de Chao, and they want you to spend all this money and get the head nails did and this, that, and the third. I mean, you know, it's all right. I mean, you know, if they worthy and they deserve it, I mean, I don't think, you know, there's nothing really wrong with it, but man, some of them, you know, they won't, you know, they get put on the payroll with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like they at the job and shit, and they really doing nothing but giving you a wet ass and an attitude. Like, what the fuck, man? I'm about to tell them like Don Juan, like, hey, how you gonna be a thoroughbred and you keep begging? I can't take that. You know, if you want to be the number one, you gotta stop begging. You know, it's looking bad on you. You know, I might have to get up and, you know, and be like Ike Turner or something. I don't know. You gotta be thorough with what you're doing. You know, you can't be out here like that. You know what I'm saying? Just chill out, man. Like, damn, calm down. You know, man, you know, they'll do it, you know, on the strength, but when you just got your hand out and shit, you know, you're making yourselves look, you know, desperate and shit. So, you know, y'all gotta get that shit together with your biscuit back head asses. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta do better than that. But oh, my man MTR, he got another spin on the whole Shannon Sharpe thing. Love his content, media tutorial and reviews. So, you know, we're gonna see what my man got to say about it. And here we go. And yeah. Hold on for 1 second, y'all.
Uncle Shay Shay, we got you. They trying to mire your name right now. They're trying to ruin everything that you've accumulated within your life. They're making up stories and implicating you because the amount of money that you have coming your way through the success and the talent, the things that you've created with your own two hands, through the talent that you demonstrated, not even on the football field, but behind the mic. We got your back over here because we understand that liars will be liars, scammers will be scammers, gold diggers, and shiesty ass lawyers that are trying to come up on anything to make a name for themselves. These pieces of shit need to be disbarred. There should be a criminal investigation into this Busby asshole. But I digress. Uncle Shay Shay recently released a statement in regards to the $50 million lawsuit involving him and a young Tatiana that says that he R-worded her. I'm going to go over his particular statement as well as an audio recording between him and this strumpet liar where she is trying to utilize her lies within that to continue to implicate Uncle Shay Shay. We got you, my guy. This is some bullshit. However, we're on the better side of history because now both sides of the coin, both genders are really put into question the lies that they spit. But let's get after it.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown.
Yeah.
I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right.
Let's talk about it.
All being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
Listen, and the Tony Busby asshole is the same one that recently tried to come at Jay-Z, and they ended up throwing out that frivolous ass lawsuit after her accusations were easily disproven. He's a believe all woman advocate. He's a feminist at heart that utilizes it in order to increase the amount of money that is coming into his account. Let's proceed.
It should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation.
We are not settling. We will not be settling.
And trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
Now, obviously, this is a statement that's written by his lawyer. You can actually see his eyes moving because he's reading something in this minute conversation. And I say good. His lawyer should be working to have him a prepared statement that is not too long, that goes into a deep explanation, but gives the public enough information to do damage with. Now, what do we learn from that?
We may not have proof now, but we will.
This is a hoe that's on OnlyFans. And for Shannon, you got to be able to talk to him, to be at this stage of his life that he's dealing with an OnlyFans Tatiana Strumpet digital e-worker, and he's talking to her over the phone to the degree of what he is. And we're going to go over that conversation. Uncle Shay Shay, you should know at this stage in the game, these vultures are doing whatever that they can in order to come up on you. So you got to take accountability for having these types of conversations with these types of women. Now, according to TMZ, Shannon Sharpe is vowing to sue his accuser for defamation in the wake of allegations she made against him in a bombshell lawsuit she filed. Okay. Now, actually, Jay-Z ended up suing Tony Busby as well. And I think that Shannon should follow suit as well. The ESPN personality addressed Jane Doe's explosive claims in that video that he posted to his Instagram Tuesday morning. Just minutes after the woman's attorney, Tony Busby, released an audio to TMZ Sports that says that he shows Sharpe threatening his client with disturbing, aggressive, and dangerous language. Let's go over.
Like, I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what does that even mean?
She sounds so young.
Forget it. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Notice this long pause. We're gonna talk about this.
Okay. Well,
Look at it.
I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to.
I mean, damn, bitch, say something, shit.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
So that's the clip that Tony Busby is utilizing in order to try to prove that Shannon Sharpe is this big, abusing, giant, muscly, always beating women type of a guy. Can y'all honestly believe this bullshit? Shannon Sharpe has already proven and demonstrated that they had a verbally, sexually aggressive type of communication and dialogue. Okay, for Shannon to say in the midst of a conversation where they're going back and forth, playing like this little relationship cat and mouse or sexual cat and mouse, for him to say something like, I'm going to choke you. Do you think that he's honestly saying that within the context of being aggressively or overtly violent with the young lady, causing her a...
Well, that's what some of these people are trying to insinuate, and that's what they're trying to insinuate that, you know, they were in an abusive relationship during the course of their dealings with each other and stuff like that. But my thing is this: you stayed, you stuck around, you got that money, you was getting all the benefits of being with a high value man. But I guess when things went left and he decided to fall back, and so ironic that he was about to the works of getting this $100 million podcast deal, that now all of a sudden these accusations get out. All right.
A black eye, perhaps blood on her face, a cut over her eye. No. What this obviously is a sexually suggestive and or aggressive tone. Guys that are currently dating out in the marketplace today, you can't come on and talk to these women. I just want to caress. I just want to just caress you and just hold you deep, sweetness and tight to me because you're my darling. You are my little princess. The majority, I would say 80% of these modern women today, MTR field studies would show 80% of them want you to be aggressive. 80% of them want to be dominated. 80% of them want to feel overpowered or overwhelmed. So of course, without the context of understanding that, you might hear that and say, Uncle Shay Shay is tripping and or wilding. But then if you unlock the text messages that he uploaded, you get to see that he is an older, probably taking TRT man that is diving down into his 20s and interacting in a very normal, masculine way with a young lady who likes to be dominated. But the crazy shit is that all of a sudden, are we just not living in reality? Are we not living in reality that a majority of women, modern women that are walking around right now, like this type of communication, almost to the degree that they enjoy subtle, dominating punishment, but you guys want to just release this shit with no context as if he's a monster. And he deserves to be sued for $50 million because he's engaging in sexually suggestive communication with a OnlyFans chick 304 who likes this shit.
She's only after his money.
Be gone. And if you guys are unfamiliar, make sure you look at my last piece of content going over this. The text messages that she sent to him is way more crazy than anything that he's saying right here. But any young man with a pulse that is currently in the modern dating, social media, IG dating game today knows exactly what this conversation is. And I hope all of the wokies over at Disney can understand a normal, sexually driven back and forth between a man and a woman who likes that shit. We've seen this so many damn times before. Now, I think that he has a case against Diddy, but the shit against Jay-Z was absolutely insane. And to allow him multiple times within a calendar year to come at multiple high-ranking Black entertainers without pushback, you got to be able to understand the degree of gall that this comes with, the degree of I don't give a fuck that this comes with. And for what? Because your snaking, sniveling ass wants to get your law firm within the paparazzi, within the media. You should be disbarred because you are shameful to the justice system. And
Yeah, man. Just getting real out here. Just crazy. You know, but like I say, as time goes on, the truth is gonna come out as far as this girl being a lying sack of shit, just trying to get a hold of some cash, you know, because she gave up that ass. You know what I'm saying? I say get the blood clot them up out of here, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, know, I couldn't go without talking about old Hentard, old Tiffany Henyon. You know, she did, you know, one of her last hurrahs this past weekend for Easter. You know, giving a food giveaway away, you know, for Easter, whatever. And from what I'm hearing, she did it illegally because about a month or so ago, the trustees said that they're not going to do any more events until they figure out what's going on with these finances. You know, wait till she get out and, you know, gather back up and, you know, and try to, you know, do what they need to do and shit. But she said, fuck y'all, I'm going to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So my man Cooking with Frank had a little something to say about it. And, you know, he always brings the real. And, yeah, we're going to see what he had to say. So, well, hold on one second. All right, here we go.
These years. It is crazy, y'all. Some new people showed up. I had to cuss them out. I had to get them right real quick. You know, that part. Because they have not been around doing election, right? But y'all did that smear campaign. But y'all come and show up to this because y'all need my face on the to-do for clicks and views again. I guess y'all numbers are down. But whatever. Just wanted you to know that we're out here and it's going great. People are loving the boxes. They're happy for all the products that's in it. So shut the fuck up!
What's up, y'all? Smash them likes. Hit that subscribe. It's about that time, y'all. Cooking with Frank. Welcome to the Last Supper. Yeah, this is the Last Supper. Y'all know, because Tiffany, she compare herself to Jesus. You know, so this has got to be like the Last Supper, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, look like Tiff having her last food box giveaway. Damn, how many of y'all gonna miss Tiffany, man? How many of y'all are gonna miss the most ignorant mayor in the history of mankind? I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna miss her, man, because I still don't go back to the meetings and listen to that horse shit. No, that still irritates me. So no, I ain't gonna miss that voice, you know, but this ain't the last we done heard from Tiff. I promise you that, because, you know, remember, she got to go to prison and shit. You know what I mean? You know? Yeah, she's a great, well, I'm not going to say she's a great actor, but she's good at acting like nothing's wrong, you know? Who in their right mind would be out here concerned about their last food box giveaway when the FBI is hot on their heels? Only a complete idiot. Oh, yeah, and Tiffany, I'm not going to play much, you know, any of her talk, because she had that music play, that bum-ass song. I know y'all don't want to hear that. Then she had some other copyrighted music. But anyway, Tiff was saying that the news crew rolled up, and she had to cuss them out. You know, I listened to part of the video. She said she had to cuss the news crew out. You know what I'm saying? She feel like they showing up at the last minute to rub it in. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that happened. I wish we can get that footage. I hope one of the other news, or whatever news station that she cussed out, I hope they get that footage. You know, now that might be funny to see her just lose it, you know, and not be putting on this dumbass act. You know, yeah, it's about to be over, Tiff. You know, all the bullshitting around and playing games, and you know, it's about to be over. So I hope y'all enjoy that last food box giveaway. But anyway, that food is available. Y'all should know that by now. That food is available for the residents of Thornton Township and, you know, Dalton. I don't know why I always say that, but, you know, of course, because Dalton is in Thornton Township. But, yeah, man, Tiff is on her way out, man. Tiff is on her way out. And I had somebody in the comment section say, oh, she ain't break up with Leo to see you spreading that fake news. Hey, and guess what my response to that is? So, I'm not going back to take the video down just because they didn't break up. I reported what I heard. So, you know, there's several other channels that said the same thing. So no, I'm not about to do that just to satisfy you, nigga. Nope. Yeah, but it's about to be over. They're gonna have to break up soon. They're gonna physically be broken up. Yeah, Leota's gonna be talking to the FBI, and Tiff gonna be talking to the FBI, and then that's when they're gonna start lying and shit. And then that's when the FBI is gonna compare those lies, and that's when they're gonna figure out who getting how many years. Because they both getting some. That's definitely they definitely getting some. I was watching Cafe the other day, and if Tiffany is responsible for that much money, she's definitely going to prison. I'm thinking it's 5, 6, 7 million. That figure was way more than that, man. Whatever money she was talking about, 15 million that she got, then another 3. It's a lot of money. There's a lot of money that has ran through her hands in these last 4 years. The problem is the village don't have shit to show for it but a bunch of signs that they had to take down. Ain't improved shit. The only thing she did was make a punk ass ice skating rink that she didn't have approval for, and now that looks like a little crackhead park or something. You can't go over there and skate on no ice skates, roller skates, or nothing. You're liable to tear your ankle up just trying to walk through that raggedy shit. Thanks to Hentard. Yeah, so they don't put the trials on TV. People keep telling me they're not going to put a federal trial on TV. It's going to be like the Diddy thing where they just show you a little sketch and tell you what happened. And that sucks, man, because I love to see her up in there. You know what I'm saying? Last day she can wear that punk ass hair hat. Yeah, because once they tell her she's guilty, once it's time to put that jumpsuit on, that shit coming off. Yeah, she gonna go in that boy like a bald ass little eagle. Real quiet. She better be real quiet, because they'll tack some more years on to your stupid ass. It's been a horrible situation for Dalton and Thornton Township, but I saw on Facebook that they what was it? The sign above the real Village Hall. It said Jason House is mayor. Now, if somebody done photoshopped the shit and it wasn't real, it ain't my fault. I'm not taking the shit back. It says Jason House for mayor. Shout out to Clean House, J House, Norwood, Kiana Belcher, Ed, Steve. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck Blue Black Brown, dog. I'm disappointed in Blue Black. Yeah, but anyway, he's involved too. He the only trustee that's getting investigated by the FBI. Oh, I'm sorry, Andrew Holmes. His term is up though, right? I mean, what is they going to do with Andrew Holmes? Because ain't nobody said nothing about his punk ass. Last I heard of him, he had another SA charge coming. In addition to having the other case reopened in Vegas. We all know about that. But what's up with Andrew Holmes? Is his seat up? Does anybody know that? Because I don't, I guess, I guess his seat is up. I guess Ed Steve took his seat. The fuck am I thinking about? Shout out to Ed Steve too, man. Again, Ed is a stand-up dude. I fuck with Ed, man. But yeah, Dalton, Thornton Township can move forward. You don't have to hear this bitch out here bragging like she feeding the entire village because she come out and do this shit once a month. That's 1 meal a month. Can't nobody live off that shit. Hentard. You ain't did shit. It's the last supper. About to be over with. The story ends with her going to prison, y'all. The story ends with her going to prison. I just can't wait till they announce the shit. Tiffany Hentard has been indicted. Oh man, y'all better get on that video, because whoever make videos at that time, you get some views and make some money. Oh yeah, Tiffany was talking shit during the Last Supper. Tiffany was talking shit. Yeah, fake ass Hove girlfriend was talking shit, man. She said, "Oh, I had to get back on here. I know y'all got to get on this for clicks and views. I know your numbers been down." Yeah, okay. I mean, you're a complete fucking idiot, Tiffany. You took the world by storm. A lot of channels were birthed off your ignorance. You know what I'm saying? People got all type of subscribers off you acting like a complete fucking idiot. Yeah, because your numbers down. Nigga, your numbers are about to be way down. I ain't about to have to move out my house and trade my car in. No, nigga. Nope. Ain't shit gonna change about my life, even if the views do go down. You, however, you about to go from about $350 a year to $0 a year. Unless she keeps the little liquor commissioner shit where she make, what, 50, 60 grand. I don't think she's gonna be on that.
You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn you're gonna learn today.
That either though.
You're gonna learn with a long.
If that requires a vote, your ass is off of there too. You know what I'm saying? They can't have your name on shit. The Village couldn't even get insurance messing around with Tiffany Hentard. They said we'll insure y'all, but we're not fucking with her. It's crazy as hell. And look how her henchmen around her, they just slowly disappeared. I mean, she still got Leota's stupid ass and, Kiefer Potipus. Food pantry manager, nigga, what up? 2 more days. Shit, Andrew Holmes, the last time I seen him. When is the last time I seen Andrew Holmes? I think it was at the meeting. No, it was at one of these punk ass food box giveaways. Yeah, that nigga was sneaking off with a couple turkeys, and that was a minute ago. We just seen DeMarcus Quigley getting his stupid ass. He got arrested for what happened over at the Thornton Township brawl. I wonder why William Moore has not been arrested. Why has William Moore not been arrested, or has he? See, DeMarcus, he's stupid. He's standing out there acting like he fixing cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they swooped him up right quick. But what about William Moore? Didn't Quigley give William Moore the phone in the video, allegedly? Why didn't he go arrest his punk ass? Yeah, Mr. Pray For Me No More.
Right.
Out there following this ignorant ass broad around, doing her little dirty work, all on her nuts all day. That's got to be the most irritating job in the world, man. Just to be around Tiffany Hentard all day, every day, doing everything that she tell you to do, never disagreeing with her. She talking to you like you a damn dog. It's crazy, man. But yeah, it's all over with now. As far as the job titles and shit, that's over with, So we might not hear from Tiff on Facebook again, y'all. I don't know. She might come back and say some dumb shit. Who knows? But this might be one of the last ones, man. So we'll have a moment of silence for Tiffany Hentard's career. Oh, man. Yeah, I told y'all the fall was going to be great. I told y'all the fall is going to be great, and it ain't over with. So stick around. Oh, and I forgot about this too. I meant to talk about this. I'm sure some of y'all know. They found out how many write-in votes Tiffany got for the Thornton Township. Man, the number that I looked at, now I looked at it from kind of far away. I glanced at it. It looked like 183 or 193. Out of 170,000, well, I don't know how many registered voters are in Thornton Township. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know that number, but I know they have about 150 to 170,000 people in that township. This bitch couldn't even get 200 people. She did worse than she did in the Dalton election. I thought she would at least get the views the votes that she got at Dalton, about 5, 6. I think she'd double it up because it's bigger. No, she got less. That means even the people that voted for her in Dalton was tired of fucking around with her. They're like, you know what, man? We tired of your shit, man. And fuck you and them food boxes. And, people are just, and she still, look at her, right? She's still out there trying to promote, tell her side of the story. Cocking her head to the side, pointing and shit, frowning most of the time because she's a little evil spirit, man. I still believe that, and I said that from day one. She's an evil spirit, man. That's what she is, and that's why she put them people through that, and that's why you see right here, she don't give a fuck. She think everything gonna be straight. The good thing for us is that she's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Some evil spirits are smart. This one is, you know, borderline, you know, deficient. Yeah, but it makes for a bad combination. Because now you got a stupid person, you know, stupid evil person telling you, you know, how shit gonna go for 4 years. Man, I commend all of the trustees and the residents. Man, that's a long time to listen to that shit, man. I got tired of it in less than a year. The homeboy Carlton over at Go Political, he said he gets headaches doing videos about Tiffany. He stopped a minute ago. I mean, he still do a few here and there, but that's how worrisome this bitch is. It's crazy, man. But, you know, shout out to, like I said, J House, Napoleon Harris. You know, get it together, man. Just, you know, make it go in the right direction, you know. But
Yeah. That motherfucker, yeah, she need to. Man, it's real out here, you know. But you know, she gotta go out like a champ, I guess. You know, some motherfuckers just don't know when to let shit go. You know what I'm saying? But she gonna find out once she fully Jason House is gonna get inaugurated May 5th. You know, Napoleon Harris, he gonna be officially in there in the beginning of May too. So yeah, she's out of there. She's out of there. Now all we can do now is wait for the feds. Wait for the feds. My man AG Tactical, another content creator, had a little something to say about it. You know, he always is good for a good comic relief with all this. So we definitely gonna see what my man got to say about it. Oh, this shit is funny as hell. But yeah, we gonna, let me see here. Let me go right over here. Where that? Oh yeah, here it go. Okay. Give it to me now. See, I'm out here struggle streaming.
But I ain't beat that case. Bitch, I did the race. Yo, TK got 80 years, bro. Shit's crazy. That boy got 80 years. What's up, Stephen R? Oh, we live. We're in the building. We're in the building. What's up, Sugarfoot? How you doing? Crystal Cat, Shay, Melissa. Shay, you always up in this thing, okay? I appreciate you, Miss Shay. Shout her out for the one time. Appreciate you, Shay. Carol, how you doing? We just got the regulars up in this bitch. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a blessing to see. It's just a beautiful thing. Welcome in. I wanted to be on live so much sooner, bro, but I had to sift through that 3-hour long live stream that we did last night because I needed to get that police report posted. And I refused to not have the police report posted. So after this, go watch the police report of Carmelo Anthony. But anyway, we're here. Happy Easter, basically, if you celebrate it. We got Tiffany doing, I would say, her final hoorah, her final countdown, her final, everything, man. Man, we're about to jump into this thing. I saw snippets already. Some creators were posting like little shorts about it, and I just kept my eyes off of it. because it was pure. Listen, I saw about 20 seconds of the live stream that she posted, and it was pure fucking ignorance. So, so I was like, just give me a moment. Let me finish up with my little homework, with my little chores and whatnot. Let me edit this video, and then we're about to go check this shit out. I finally finished like an hour ago. So we're here, baby. Welcome in, everybody. Boo, I see you. I see you in the building. How you doing? Danielle, my first live stream. Oh shit, this is your first live stream? Imagine having your first live stream with Tiffany A. Henry, the People's Mayor. Life is good. Life is all right. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Listen, you will not be disappointed. We have a complete train wreck. If you've ever seen any of my videos, you'll understand what we're about to go into. We're about to embark upon this journey together. Happy Easter and 420. Oh yeah, 420 Easter. How about that, man? Shit. How about that? Appreciate you, boo. Hello all. Daisy, how you doing? Marley, how you doing? Year-long member, Miss Marley. Who else we got in here? They're pretty much all the regulars in this thing. Let's go ahead and check this out. Before we even move forward, let's go and check out some of the posts because there have been some things happening. Wait, what the hell? What the helly? Wait, 7 hours ago. Oh, this is the same video. Why is that in the timeline? Did she post something else? Did she post 2 videos? Yo, Tiffany's been posting her ass off. So hold on, where is it? Here we go. It's built, not earned. So I just want to go through some of the posts, you know, some of the honorary mentions before we get into her damn video. Okay. Yo, Christy Adkins, thank you so much for the 20 super chat, man. Everybody shout out Christy for being the top tier member. Okay. AG, you're one of my favorite you're one of my favorite commentators. So glad I caught it live. I appreciate you, Christy, man. Everybody shout her out for showing love. Shout her out, shout her out. I appreciate you, Christy. Thank you. Shit, with the big 20 in the chat. Throw some orange hearts out there for her. What's up, bro? What's up, Bones? How you doing? Yo, how you doing? Everybody shout out my girl, Christy, man. I appreciate you one more time, man. Shout her out. Eyeballs getting dizzy. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do a video tomorrow. We got to talk about the name being taken off the building, Kiana Belcher being reinstated for a second time. We got a Tiffany Henyard update video coming tomorrow for sure. But anyway, I found your channel when you started highlighting the People's Mayor. What's up, cool stuff for you? I appreciate you, man. Hell yeah. But anyways, Tiffany's basically been posting on a rampage, and you know, it's not really video worthy content, but since we're in a live stream, I just wanted to go through some of the inspirational posts because, you know, she's a public figure and she's here to inspire and entertain the youth. So she said, read this every day. Hashtagging the shit out of this. I stand with Tiff, trust God, Tiffany Henyard. I am the dream. I don't even understand what type of a hashtag is that. Hashtag I am the dream. Never give up. Focus. Remember, I love you and there's nothing you could do about it. And it's just she did all of that to post a damn meme. If you look at the reactions, nothing but laughter. These are all the people laughing at her. It says, built, not bought. Earned, not given. Hustled, not handed. Rare, not average. I'll tell you one thing. You're not too rare, Tiffany. I could go down to Faber's Road in Belize. Right down by Faber's Road, I could find 5 females just like you. They just have a different
Shout out to my
accent.
Belizean brother.
Tiffany A. Henyard, the Belizean version. Okay? I promise you. Yeah, you're not being ignorant is not too uncommon. You know, it's not a rare thing, sadly. She posted something else, you know. God loves you. Keep walking in your purpose. He will handle the rest. God will deal with the person who has been evil to you. And I thought this was kind of I felt like she was targeting certain people with this one. God will deal with the person who has been evil to you. You know she's in her feelings because right now she has a lot of time. At first, her head's swiveling because she has all these responsibilities. You know, she's still spreading propaganda, but now she gets to just sit down and chill. So she's probably watching other people's content and post some bullshit like this. And I mean, it just goes on and on. When they tried to bury you, they didn't know you were a seed. Keep growing and see who you came here to be. I mean, normalize praying. People aren't jealous of, oh, this one, I think she posted this today, 23 hours ago. Normalize praying. People aren't jealous of material things anymore. They're jealous of your aura, your personality, the way people love and support you. People are in love with your aura, your personality, the way you love and support. The way people love and support you. I don't know what that means. Your natural leadership abilities, things money can't buy. This was funny to me because she used the word aura. I don't know if you hear the kids saying aura now. That's kind of like what everybody's saying, teenagers and like young adults. Everybody's saying, oh, you have all that aura. I swear she's trying to, like, you know, she's the youth. I bet you it took her about like 30 minutes to find this post. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the video. It should be good. I kept my eyes off of it for as long as I could. Let's do this thing.
To be.
This feels kind of like a hostage situation, bro.
To be. To community and clean the streets up.
Y'all ain't bringing. Y'all ain't bringing. Look,
Yeah.
look what she said.
Yeah.
Where's the what?
What about?
You see how Tiffany kind of paused and she's like, and feed in the. Yo, blink your eyes, ma'am, if you're in trouble, because that shit is crazy. The way that she's kind of like, she was like coaching her through the song almost, like, this is how you say it. This is probably the first time this lady's ever heard this song. She just wants her turkey, Tiffany.
To be.
Oh, I gotta watch that again. This shit's so good.
To be.
She just said to feeding the people. This shit is holding these damn people hostage, bro. Tiffany's literally out here. I should literally put for the title, Tiffany holds senior citizens hostage to sing Feed the People. Anyways, I'm done.
To be. To community and clean the streets up.
Y'all ain't bringing. Y'all ain't bringing. Look,
Yeah.
look what she said.
Yeah.
Where's the what?
What about?
That girl ain't trying to say that shit. She trying to get her food that's free and get the hell up
Love
out
you.
of there, man.
I love you too.
Man,
Thank
come
you.
on.
Yeah.
Get about my face. Please.
This shit is so sad, bro. And she put on the oh my god. Oh, Tiffany. I'm not a stylist. But she put on the yellow nails with the what type of lipstick is that? It looks like she has chapped lips. No, I think that's lipstick. Like, I don't know what she decided to be a clown today. Is that her lips look odd? It looks like she put on some weird ass lipstick.
You too. Love you. I love you too. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. It's like chalk. What is she doing?
What about? Yeah.
I almost said, you said it's nude. Okay, that's the color. What? I thought you did. Man. It's like, why would you put that on your lips? It looks like she was playing around in chalk. You know how kids all the chalk in the store nowadays, like you go to Target and it's like spring season, you get yourself some chalk and it says non-toxic. Basically, if your dumbass kid goes and eats it, they won't die. It looks like Tiffany was the dumbass kid eating the chalk. With the yellow, man, listen, this is atrocious. This is why maybe Kamal is there. Let me not say that. Kamal is probably still leeching. Let me not even.
You too. Love you. I love you too. Thank you. Yeah. I rode around in fast.
Oh, that might be her man's right there.
On up to my title. I cook up this office.
Oh Lord, look who we have here. This guy here. Listen, out of the whole saga, I feel like this guy irritated me the most.
Thank you. Yeah. I rode around in fast. Trying to own up to my title. I cook.
This dumbass motherfucker, bro. I'm gonna do a whole montage. You know how I've been doing montages on people? I'm gonna do a whole montage on this guy. He's next. This guy is a fucking clown. Wide eyes, always talking to people like they're the most idiotic person on the planet. Him. Remember when he was explaining to people why Tiffany's needed and the workers aren't getting paid? With his eyes all wide and super intense and worried. The guy's a clown, bro. And look at what he's doing now. He's probably, I wonder if he's even employed there still. Because you know they go into closed session and they get rid of people all quietly, right? I wonder if this fucking clown is still there. It's right there following Tiffany, trying to suckle on some titty milk whenever he can. Tiffany, please give me $100 for a recording, Tiffany. It's sad. This shit is crazy. He's still around. Anyways. I don't even think he really works there no more, to be honest. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Ain't seen a politician yet who did what I did. Stop me when I start lying. Hey y'all. How you doing? Good.
Oh, there's Kamal's.
I swear to God.
Yeah, she said she.
I swear to God. If I hear that song one more damn time, I'm gonna go out to Dalton and put her in a headlock and put a virus on her page and kill her song. That shit is trash. I say trash.
She's wearing nude, but this nude, it ain't working for her. I feel like that's the stupidest idea. If you're dark, like what the. You look like you like. Maybe she's leaning into the cocaine allegations. Maybe that's what it is. She's like, you want to call me a cokehead? I'm gonna just smear this shit all over my lips, make it look like chalk.
You don't trust me. Love y'all. Thanks for everything. You love my song. Wait. Hold on, what? You know the song. You gotta download it, girl. The boy, I'm feeding.
Nobody downloads music anymore. We just stream it. Dumbass.
The people. They put me in office and treat me like it's illegal.
Wait, let me. Oh my God, the song is just so persistent. I had to mute it for a second so I don't get copyright by her dumbass. So, all right, let's bring it back.
You too. Thank you for you. Thank you for everything. You're welcome. Love you. Cause only God gets the glory. Ooh,
You know what's funny is this is her favorite part. When she starts saying, "Who are you?" This does something to her soul. You could tell she's proud of her work. Like sometimes if I do a video, I ain't gonna lie, I'll just watch it back like, damn, that was a good video. You know? That's what Tiffany does to this song. And you know, I have days where I'm like, damn, that video was ass. But Tiffany, she produced that song and she listened to that bitch 50 times on repeat because she was like, damn, I really killed that shit. She like full-heartedly feels like she killed that shit.
So thank you for you. Thank you for everything.
Wait for the drop.
You're welcome. Love you. Cause
Wait
only
for it.
God gets the glory.
Wait for it. Who are you?
Hey! Who's watching my career?
she really felt like she killed that shit, bro. What the girls say? She really felt like she ate. You know, she really felt like she was doing something. And you know she's not saying nothing, guys. She's just vibing out. She's vibing out, just vibing, having a good time with the people. You know she's not really communicating words to us at this specific event. You know why? Because there's nothing to say. Now I'm sure she'll cook something up eventually, but I already know she knows that her time is limited because anything she says, she's about to get torn apart from. I don't even blame her. There's not a thing to be said. You notice how she's not saying nothing, right? Tiffany, no, we can get you on the recall ballot. Nope, there's nothing left. Sad. Yo, Marine X, what's up? What's up? You said I do the same thing. I watch one of my videos back on the big screen. Yep. You have to see if it's good. It's almost like a person who plays the music. If you care about your shit, for sure, bro. If you have like a whole team, yo, shout out Marine X, man. Shout him out. Go check his channel out. If you have a whole team, maybe you don't have to watch it back. But if you care about your shit, you need to watch that shit back just to make sure you're not sounding kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's get back to the who are you? Let me hear it now. It sounds like a fucking children's song. Let's do it. Let them know. Toddlers would love this shit, bro. We have a family friend whose brother has a kid. He has like 2 kids and they're really young and they're like toddler age to where it's like they're coming to like reality and they're like they like music and shit. Yo, I know if they heard this shit, they would be walking around the house. It's catchy for fucking children. Tiffany.
You too. Thank you for you. Thank you for everything. You're welcome. Love you. Cause only God gets the glory. Who are you? Hey, look at my tobacco.
Okay, I'm gonna disrupt it just so I don't get copyright. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, back to it.
Let them know. I'm good. How y'all doing? Let's turn this to spot. Yeah, I'm good. How y'all holding up? I miss y'all. Yeah, I know, right? You know how I go. When some read this.
You see how she's whispering, Tiffany? I know you're crying, sweetheart. I got some sweet potato pie at the house. You could come get some. I know you're going through it. You notice how they got real quiet just now? She's checking on her. She's like, Tiffany, how you doing, girl? Because you're having a manic episode in front of the world, sweetie. We care about you. We love you, Tiffany. You watch how quiet they got. She's like, yeah, you know how I go. Oh, fuck.
Look at my tobacco. Let them know.
Listen for it. They got real quiet.
How y'all doing? Let's turn this to spot. Yeah, I'm good. How y'all holding up? I miss you too. Yeah, I know, right? You know how.
See, she said, yeah, I know, right? She's trying to check up on her. Shout out friends, because when you're in a time like this, you need friends.
Anyway, that's pretty much what she was doing, Saturday all day. Had, eggs and ham and milk and, other crap that they had. And, it was just, and then she had it out, for like 6 hours at least, not refrigerated. So man, some of y'all people, y'all gonna be, man, I hope y'all like got it early and left and because if you came late, that ham and milk and eggs and stuff was sitting out there for hours unrefrigerated, and that shit gonna get you sick, But hey, it is what it is. Man, Utah, I had to cut it off. know, this shit was just getting on my nerves, and yeah. I can only hear her voice so much, but if I hear that song one more goddamn time, I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my shit. You know. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what she did. It is what it is. I mean, hell, we made it, y'all. We made it. We here. How everybody doing? I hope everybody doing all right. Yeah, I know. I had to like cut that off. It's only so much of Tiffany Henry I can deal with. You know what I'm saying? I can only deal with her so much, you know, before I just lose my shit. But yeah, man. We did it again. We're here again. Like I said, you are here at the Black Bottom Broadcast. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, better what I'm doing, get a better, you know, grasp of things, you know, get all these little, you know, components on what I'm doing on this new streaming service in order so I can make it more, you know, better for you, you know, more enjoyable and things of that nature. You know. But as it is, I'm about to wrap it up. It's been real, everybody. Thank you all for coming out. Shout out to all those that came out. Oh, I forgot earlier. Shout out for the other day when I did. I had some more subscribers. Appreciate all the love. Like, share, subscribe to videos if you can. If you missed it live, catch it on the replay. I get more views after the fact than, you know, while I'm live streaming. You know, hopefully that'll get better as time goes on. You know, the more consistent I get, you know, the better this is gonna get. So, you know, I know that I had, you know, not too long ago, I took a little break, and it kind of probably messed up the algorithm as far as what I'm doing. But I'm back at it now. I'm gonna try my best to do it as often as I can, you know, God willing. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we about to end this off. Peace to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Sinful to See used to say, God rest his soul. I want you to live as long as you want and never want, as long as you live, you know? So, yeah. What you said, well, yeah, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna try to get, you know, my schedule in order so I can probably do it more than one day out of the week. Maybe I know when I first started doing this, I was doing Mondays, but you know, Mondays be kind of hectic. And Thursdays, you know, I'll be doing my DJ show. So that be, you know, what it is with that. But yeah, I'm gonna work on that, you know, getting it more than one time. And yeah, man, we're gonna get it together. But other than that, I appreciate all y'all that came out tonight. Thank you kindly. We are gone. Until next week, same bat time, same bat station. You are here at the Black Bottom Roscast, and I am your host, Ross Lee, and we are gone.
In this moment, I cannot say what's wrong or right. It's not hard to fool me. Cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah.
I'm struggle streaming, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me.
No need to say you motherfuckers. Where we are heading now, babe. I follow. The music is turning on. To the edge of it all.
Thank you, my brother. Have a good night. Get well soon.
It's not a problem, 'cause I know what I'm getting into. Yeah. And nothing can stop me, 'cause I'm addicted to you, and I realize with the way I fall, need you to see. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell me good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. Yeah, susceptible before the moment flies. Before it flies. So tell me good night. Can you dig it? 'Cause I'll find a better one.